Risks on the process side. And sorry for the health of people here who are maybe offending something or somebody who is in this business of benchmarking, best practices, and all this stuff. I know the philosophy behind that very much, and I understand that we have to do it, etc., etc. You know, it's not very good for your health and innovation. Benchmarking, I have to say, is a race against somebody who has already won. So I don't know where the innovation comes from. You say, well, otherwise are you saying that we shouldn't care about what other people do and best practice? No, care, but forget it as fast as you can. Care and integrate it and say, done, next. If you are stuck on the benchmarking business and you are stuck on the best practices business, you are stuck with something that the chances are, I can tell you, I put my money, it's not going to be a best practice anymore. I have lots of clients that have 2 days workshops, days like this, 2 days, they are dedicated to sharing best practices. And I went to one just a few months ago, and a pharmaceutical company, and I'll tell you, that wouldn't pass a concept of best practice by any sort of imagination of anybody. I mean, you know, another workshop with physicians trying to tell them that something is good. That's not best practice. That's something that somebody in Italy did, etc. So we are creating this concept of, you know, I've done something, it's gone very well, it's very good, it's a best practice. And we have competition for rubbish. Because it's not best practice there. It's not what it is. Continuous improvement, I know that many people are very hooked on that. Fine, I'm not going to say no, but you say incrementalism. Negroponte, one of the guys with the media labs in MIT, had this statement, again, another blunt and swapping statement, incrementalism is the worst enemy of innovation. And I really believe that. You know, if all your aims is getting things better and a little better and a little better, which is nothing wrong in itself, again, you're going to have better things. Is that what you aim for? Congratulations, let's go for the beer. But let's stop talking about creating a fabric of innovation, because that's not what it is. That's incrementalism, and this is me, again, touching the wrong thing. So the same, I don't want to get into SOPs and Six Sigma because somebody may kill me. It's not politically correct. Some of my books, I bring that one that is recent, which is called Disruptive Ideas, because the point I'm trying to make here is that you don't need big things. Usually you don't need a massive process for innovation where everybody gets hooked. You sometimes need very small things that make all the difference, and some of these things are very cheap as well. For example, going back to my previous slides, they're asking the question, hey, time out, can we have done this in a different way? It doesn't cost anything. You know, I can give you 20 different examples of things that don't cost anything. It's just a habit, a behavior that could change completely the fabric of innovation in your organization. I suppose at the end of the day, all of us have to ask the question, what is that we want to be remembered for? And if your aim is to be remembered for having brought to the company another benchmarking study, well, congratulations again. But if your aim is to do something a little bit different, then you have to put in practice something that is a different kind of behavior with you and your team. This is not an individual task. And as I said at the beginning, and now I just close the whole thing with my bias, I said to you, you know a lot about these things, and it's there. These things are there, and you know what we have and you don't have. Start with behaviors. It will pay off enormously if you dedicate a little bit of time to find the very few 3 or 4 non-negotiable behaviors that you or your team are going to do or to have that are driven towards some sort of potential innovation, and that you are going to adopt as a routine on something that you will have every single day. Like asking these questions, like having as a routine, you know, has anybody talked to the Americans on that? Americans, we don't talk to the Americans. We talk to our scientists, to our professors. You know, it's this habit of really making a point that they have some behaviors that maybe they become really non-negotiable. That's what we have better chances of taking you to an innovation fabric that is based on behaviors. Then the question whether that fabric is going to produce breakthroughs or produce some more incremental improvement or something else, it's a little bit less relevant. And believe me, it's easier and better to be in this area where you are seeding innovation no matter what, no matter what the result is going to be, than being very hooked into, big ideas, big breakthroughs, big things that are going to change the company or going to change my life. The chances are you're not going to get there. But a behavioral fabric that takes into account these non-negotiable aspects that can lead to innovation is something that will pay off very much. I keep discussing these things with. You have the website. You're welcome to go there. There are lots of resources. We can talk about any other time. I hope that this is not the last time that we talk. Talking is free, and anybody who is interested in any of these topics with me, I'm there. And this is the website where I am, which again, you can have lots of, probably too much information there, but you can deal with that. Thanks very much. Thanks for being so patient.
You've listened to A Culture of Innovation by Dr. Leandro Herrero, CEO of the Child Fund Project. If you wish to discuss your needs to improve innovation in your organisation and see how the Child Fund Project can help you, please get in touch via the contact form on the website or call us. If you wish to invite Dr. Herrero to speak, please also call. The speaker engagement section of the website has a list of other topics related to Dr. Herrero's consulting experience with leading organisations around the world. Thanks for your attention.